Top 10 Hottest Female Superheroes. Part 3. Hey guys, welcome back to Top 10 Nerd. I'm Kelly Pally, your friendly neighborhood host, and today we're visiting a list that you guys have been real into. Wonder why? This time around, we're taking a look at a few heroines who don't initially come to mind when you're like, yo, who is the hottest babe gracing the panels of my favorite comics? Cause, well, we already kinda talked about those. Part 1 and 2, hence the 3 on the video. But you'll figure that out anyway. That being said, let's jump in. In at number 10 is Dazzler. While Dazzler's ability to superhero, yes I made that a verb, don't hate, has always been a bit of a laughingstock. If we throw the bad publicity stunts and rollerblades aside and look at the human she is, well, we'd all really appreciate one of her finer qualities, the fact that she is super hot and knows how to bust a move. If Dazzler was just a regular old human with no powers and didn't live amongst superheroes, I'm fairly certain her charm and dance abilities would put her on many more people's radars. Just saying. I feel like a bro. Up next, number 9 is Wolfbane. A little edginess never hurt anyone. With the ability to transform into a wolf or a werewolf, Wolfbane is definitely a character that may not immediately come to mind when thinking of the hottest female superheroes. But this Scottish mutant shouldn't be disregarded. She's like really cool. She was part of the original New Mutants, where Cypher, her boyfriend during that time, actually took a bullet to save her. While she does have lycanthropy, it isn't rooted in a magical source. Rather, it comes from a mutant X gene. Oh, and she also had a biker phase. Up next, number 8 is Rogue. How the hell have we not talked about Rogue on this series yet? Damn it guys, I'm sorry. Are we dropping the ball? We're dropping the ball. I guess better late than never, right? Anyway, self-deprecating aside, let's take a look at Rogue. She's awesome. She has a smoking hot relationship with one of Marvel's other most fantasized over male heroes, Gambit. They're like walking sex. Aside from aesthetics, she's definitely not someone you want to mess with, especially considering her absorption powers via her touch. Maybe not the kind of hero you want to hook up with on a whim. Up next at 7 is Mira. So we've talked a little bit about Mira on one of our other hottest something objectifying all the heroes regardless of their genders lists, and it's about time she made this list. She's the former queen of the dimension Aqua. She's got one of the best romantic relationships in comics with Aquaman, and she can form hard water objects. Also, Amber Heard as Mira. Yep, pretty damn great. Up next, number 6 is Miss Marvel, aka Kamala Khan. Kamala is a character that's pretty damn awesome and beloved by many. She's fairly new to the Marvel universe and first appeared in 2013 and is a Pakistani American born in Jersey City. She assumed the mantle of Miss Marvel after Carol Danvers became Captain Marvel, and she discovered that she has Inhuman genes, and thus begins her journey where she navigates young adulthood while being a superhero. Ah, the struggle. And if all that's not interesting enough, it's worth noting that the first volume of her series won the Hugo Award for Best Graphic Story in 2015. She's fast becoming a fan favorite, and you should definitely check out her comics if you haven't already. Up next, number 5 is Spider-Woman. When you hear Spider-Woman's name, what may come to mind for some of you is that ridiculous cover where her body's proportions make 0 sense and just like ooze curves. Human body doesn't move that way, guys. You can draw sexy in an atomically correct way. Just saying. It's been done. Stupid cover aside though, she's super hot. Looking specifically at Jessica Drew here. She first appeared in 1977, and even though she was killed and then replaced by other women who took up the mantle, she had longevity as a character and returned in the New Avengers, and later got her second self-titled limited series. That would then evolve into an ongoing one that was cut short due to Secret Wars, but has been relaunched since. Up next, number 4 is Elektra. Created by Frank Miller in 1981, Elektra is undeniably a total badass. Master assassin, master martial artist, killed a bunch of dudes who tried to assault her when she was 9, and she did the killing when she was 9. She's a bit of an anti-hero, having previously sided with the Hand, and after dying and being resurrected and then enduring some good old mystical fun times, she worked with S.H.I.E.L.D. for a bit, and then a whole lot more happened that we won't get into right now because it's a short video. But long story short, this Olympic level athlete, who also happens to be a low level telepathic, is overall quite impressive. Plus, have you seen her on Netflix's Daredevil? Yeah. Damn. In at number 3 is Medusa. A product of the Silver Age, Medusa first hit the scene in 1965, created by Stan Lee and Jack Kirby. She's a thief, has prehensile hair, and all the fun superhuman enhanced abilities you can imagine. Strength, speed, stamina, the whole 9 yards. You guys know the drill. Medusa is Inhuman royalty, and those red locks of hers are nothing short of majestic. Each strand of her hair has greater strength, elasticity, and resistance than an iron wire of the same thickness, and she can animate her hair to move it however she pleases. How useful. That might be a sex joke, I don't know. And at number 2 is Silk Spectre 2. For clarification here, we're talking Laurie, not Sally. And while Sally has a very important history in the context of the Watchmen narrative, which very much involves her being quite the sex symbol back in the day, Laurie becomes the Silk Spectre readers and audiences grow to relate to and adore throughout the plot. Laurie hasn't had the easiest of upbringings, and when she was of age filled her mother's shoes. Or rather, heels. Aside from being smoking hot, thank you for that slow motion shot, Zack Snyder, she's a complex character who symbolizes more than just the achievement of sexual fantasies, read Night Owl 2. Laurie is the embodiment of the every woman, along with Dan's every man, left questioning whether their good intentions really play a consequential part to the grander scheme of all things. And finally, in at number 1 is She-Hulk. We talked about another attractive green lady on our part 2 list, Gamora, so it only feels right for us to bring Jennifer Walters into the mix too. And guys, she's a total babe. And if you disagree, hear me out. Despite getting a negative and honestly kind of unfair rep for being promiscuous, Jennifer Walters has the brains and brawn and charisma that just keeps compelling those around her. She's impressively strong, impressively smart, and charming as f. Aside from a weird hookup with Juggernaut in an alternate timeline, you can't deny that her hookups and relationships have been pretty darn steamy. In terms of personality, she's got it going on, and objectively, she's very physically attractive, even if green ain't your thing. She even chose to stay in her She-Hulk form versus going back to her human form like Bruce does, all because she feels more comfortable that way. Confidence is sexy, guys. Alright, so there we have it. I feel like we've all learned something today. We've grown as people. We're learning to appreciate all of our fictional superheroes as beautiful on the inside and outside. Let's all go out there and spread the love, right? That's the takeaway from this one, right guys? Okay, sure. Like, subscribe, all that jazz. Bye!